This is the real Tom Rose, and we're solving a problem that appears to revolve around rectangles, but actually has everything to do with line L. Now we have 3 points on line L, and we're told some information about each of the points. For example, when we go from point R to point S, we're going over 4, and we're moving up 1. It's the 1 that's key. We have a height of 2 on R, a height of 3 on S. So we're moving over 4 and up 1. Now, when you're dealing with a line such as L, you can set up a proportion for the rise over the run. And we already know the value of that proportion because we know we did a rise of 1 when we did a run of 4. And at the end of the day, we're trying to figure out the height of the biggest rectangle, which is X. But we already know part of it, which is 3. So what we're really looking for is the amount that's left over. Let's call that Y. Well, we can use the same proportion that we've been dealing with. Let's figure out the rise will be Y for a run of 7. So I'm using the medium-sized rectangle to do this calculation. And now we have an equation with one variable that we can solve. And I'm going to do that by cross-multiplying. We end up with 7 equals 4y. Divide both sides by 4. And what you'll end up with is 7/4 equals y. Now this proportion, rise over run, has a name, and that name is slope. Knowing that it's called the slope doesn't happen to help us in this case, but it will help you connect this tool to other problems that you might do in the future. Now we're almost done solving this, but not quite. We have the height x, put this in a different color, the height of the big rectangle x is equal to 3 plus y, and we found the value of y, so we can plug that in. It is 7/4. 3 plus 7/4. You can do this in 2 ways. You can do this in decimal, or you can do it in fractions. Let's do this in fractions. That'll be equivalent to 3 is the same as 12/4 plus 7/4 is equal to 19/4. So you would plug in 19/4 for the answer here. You could also plug that in and get a decimal.